Have you ever wondered if you could actually make your brain younger? Imagine feeling sharper, thinking faster, and protecting your memory, all by changing what's on your plate. Today, I'm going to share what top neurosurgeons are saying. There are 5 foods that can literally help your brain rejuvenate in just 1 month. And no, this isn't hype. The science is real. Let's start with the first one, berries. Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, these little fruits are packed with antioxidants called flavonoids. What's amazing is that flavonoids fight inflammation in the brain and help your neurons communicate better. Studies show that people who eat berries regularly score higher on memory tests, and their brains age slower over time. So, sprinkle some on your morning oatmeal or smoothie. Your brain will thank you. Next, leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. These are loaded with vitamins K, lutein, folate, and beta-carotene. Research links these nutrients to slower cognitive decline. Eating just a cup a day can improve memory and reasoning skills. It's simple. A green salad with olive oil or adding spinach to your eggs in the morning can make a real difference in how your brain functions. Now, let's talk about fatty fish. Salmon, mackerel, sardines. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, especially DHA. DHA is a major building block of the brain, and studies show it can improve memory, mood, and overall brain performance. Even just 2 servings a week can boost your brain's health significantly. And don't worry if you're not a fan of fish. Omega-3 supplements can help too. Fourth on the list, nuts, particularly walnuts. These are not only delicious, but are packed with polyphenols, healthy fats, and vitamin E. Research shows that people who eat nuts regularly have better cognitive performance and a lower risk of age-related brain decline. A small handful a day is enough. Easy, practical, and tasty. Finally, don't forget coffee. Yes, that morning cup you love can actually help your brain. Coffee is rich in antioxidants and caffeine, which together improve focus, alertness, and mood. Studies also suggest it may reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Just keep it moderate. 2 to 3 cups a day is plenty. Here's the exciting part. When you combine these 5 foods, berries, leafy greens, fatty fish, nuts, and coffee, your brain isn't just nourished, it's actively rejuvenating. You'll notice better memory, sharper thinking, and even a boost in your overall mental energy. So if you want a younger, healthier brain, start incorporating these foods today. Your neurons will love the upgrade, and your future self will thank you. Remember, it's never too late to give your brain the nutrition it deserves. Start small, be consistent, and watch the transformation over just a month. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, share it with someone who wants a sharper brain, and subscribe for more tips straight from the experts. Your brain is your most valuable asset. Treat it like one. Let's dive into something that's truly exciting. The incredible power of berries and leafy greens to supercharge your memory and protect your brain. You might think of these as simple, everyday foods, but when it comes to brain health, they're nothing short of extraordinary. In fact, top neurosurgeons and neuroscientists are increasingly recognizing that including these in your diet can literally slow down cognitive aging, boost your memory, and even make your brain function more efficiently. Let's start with berries. Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, and even raspberries aren't just sweet and delicious, they're loaded with something called flavonoids. Now, flavonoids are a type of antioxidant, which means they fight off harmful molecules called free radicals in your body. Free radicals are natural byproducts of metabolism, but too many of them cause oxidative stress. And here's the catch. Oxidative stress is one of the main things that damages your brain cells over time. It can make you forgetful, slow your thinking, and contribute to age-related cognitive decline. Here's the really cool part. Flavonoids in berries don't just fight free radicals. They actively improve communication between your neurons. Think of your brain as a city and your neurons as the roads connecting different areas. Over time, those roads can get blocked or deteriorate. Flavonoids help maintain those roads, making sure signals in your brain move smoothly. The result? Sharper memory, faster thinking, and better overall brain performance. Multiple studies back this up. For example, research published in the Annals of Neurology showed that older adults who regularly ate berries had significantly slower rates of cognitive decline compared to those who didn't. Another study found that even small amounts, just a cup of blueberries a day, could improve memory and learning abilities. Imagine that. A small change in your diet could have a measurable impact on how sharp your brain is. Now, don't underestimate the variety of berries you include. Each berry has a slightly different mix of flavonoids, which means the more colorful your selection, the broader the range of antioxidants your brain gets. So instead of sticking to one type, mix it up. Add strawberries to your morning cereal, blueberries to your smoothie, and maybe a handful of blackberries or raspberries as a snack. Over time, your brain will benefit from this colorful, flavonoid-rich diet. Next up are leafy greens, foods like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and arugula. These greens are packed with vitamins and nutrients that are critical for brain health. Vitamin K, lutein, folate, and beta-carotene are all abundant in leafy greens, and each one plays a vital role. For instance, vitamin K has been linked to better memory performance in older adults. Folate helps prevent cognitive decline, while lutein and beta-carotene protect your brain cells from oxidative stress, much like the flavonoids in berries. Here's a simple way to think about it. Berries protect your brain from damage, while leafy greens feed and strengthen your brain cells. One study from the Rush University Memory and Aging Project showed that people who ate a serving of leafy greens every day had cognitive abilities equivalent to someone 11 years younger. 11 years. That's like turning back the clock without a single invasive procedure, just by choosing the right foods. And the beauty of this is that it's incredibly easy to include these in your daily life. Toss a handful of spinach into your eggs in the morning, add kale to a smoothie, or make a big green salad for lunch. You can even steam Swiss chard or saute it with garlic and olive oil for a side dish at dinner. These small, consistent choices add up, and your brain benefits more than you might expect. Let's not forget the synergy between berries and leafy greens. When combined, the antioxidants from berries and the nutrient density of greens work together to reduce inflammation, improve blood flow to the brain, and enhance neuroplasticity, which is your brain's ability to form new connections. Neuroplasticity is essential for learning new skills, retaining memories, and even recovering from minor cognitive setbacks. Essentially, this combination helps your brain stay young, flexible, and resilient. You might be wondering, how long before I notice a difference? Well, studies suggest that consistent consumption over a month or more can lead to measurable improvements in memory and cognitive function. That means with daily servings of berries and greens, you could start feeling sharper, more focused, and mentally energized in just a few weeks. And the longer you stick with it, the greater the benefits. This is a cumulative effect. Your brain stores up the nutrients and antioxidants, creating a protective shield that keeps it functioning optimally. Here's a practical tip. Try to aim for a cup of berries and at least one serving of leafy greens daily. You can rotate different types of berries and greens to keep it interesting and maximize the range of nutrients. Pairing them with healthy fats, like a drizzle of olive oil on your salad or a few new, can even improve absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like beta-carotene and vitamin K. One last thing to highlight. These foods don't just help your memory, they also support your mood, focus, and overall mental clarity. Chronic inflammation and oxidative stress are linked not just to memory decline, but also to fatigue, brain fog, and mood swings. By incorporating berries and leafy greens into your daily routine, you're tackling multiple issues at once, protecting your brain, enhancing your focus, and even improving your emotional well-being. So, if you want a younger, sharper brain, start with these simple steps. Add a variety of berries to your breakfast or snacks. Fill your plate with leafy greens at lunch and dinner, and make it a daily habit. Your neurons will thank you. Your memory will improve, and in just a month, you may notice your mental clarity reaching levels you haven't felt in years. Remember, it's not magic, it's nutrition backed by science. And the best part, it's delicious, easy to do, and something you can maintain for life. Your brain is your most valuable asset. Treat it like one, and it will reward you with sharper thinking, better memory, and a youthful edge that you can feel every single day. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful brain-boosting foods out there, fatty fish and nuts, particularly those rich in omega-3 fatty acids and polyphenols. These aren't just healthy options, they're essential building blocks for a strong, youthful brain. If you want to improve memory, focus, and overall cognitive performance, this is where the magic happens. Let's start with fatty fish. Think salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout. These fish are packed with a specific omega-3 fatty acid called DHA, which is a major structural component of your brain. To give you an idea, nearly 60% of your brain's fatty acids are DHA. That means your BRIA literally needs DHA to function optimally. It's not just a nice bonus, it's a foundational nutrient. DHA plays a critical role in maintaining the fluidity of cell membranes in your neurons. Why does that matter? Well, think of your neurons like tiny highways transmitting messages across your brain. The more fluid and flexible these highways are, the faster and more efficiently your brain can send signals. DHA ensures that these pathways remain flexible and strong, which translates to better memory, sharper thinking, and quicker reaction times. But the benefits don't stop there. DHA and other omega-3s are also anti-inflammatory. Chronic inflammation in the brain is a major contributor to cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. By regularly consuming fatty fish, you're giving your brain a powerful defense system, reducing inflammation and protecting neurons from damage. Studies show that people who eat fatty fish 2 to 3 times a week perform better on cognitive tests than those who rarely eat it. Now, let's not forget nuts, especially walnuts. Nuts are a nutritional powerhouse, packed with healthy fats, polyphenols, and vitamin E, all of which contribute to brain health. Polyphenols act as antioxidants, neutralizing harmful free radicals that can damage neurons. Vitamin E is particularly interesting because it protects cell membranes from oxidative stress, essentially shielding your brain from age-related damage. A small handful of walnuts each day can make a significant difference. Research has shown that people who consume nuts regularly have better cognitive performance and a lower risk of age-related decline. The combination of omega-3s and polyphenols in nuts and fish creates a synergistic effect, meaning they work together to protect and repair your brain. Here's another fascinating aspect. Omega-3 fatty acids aren't just for memory, they also influence mood and mental resilience. Low levels of omega-3s have been linked to anxiety, depression, and even irritability. By ensuring you get enough through fatty fish and nuts, you're supporting both your cognitive and emotional health. Your brain works better, and you feel better too. It's a win-win. So how do you make this practical in everyday life? Aim for 2 to 3 servings of fatty fish per week. A serving is roughly the size of your palm, about 3 to 4 ounces. Don't worry if fish isn't your favorite. There are ways to make it delicious. Try grilled salmon with herbs and lemon, or toss sardines into a salad. If you're vegetarian or don't like fish, high-quality omega-3 supplements can also help fill the gap. For nuts, a small handful daily is perfect. Walnuts are great on their own, but you can also sprinkle them on oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, or add them to salads. The key is consistency. These aren't one-time fixes. Your brain benefits from daily consistent intake. The beauty of combining fatty fish and nuts is that you're covering multiple aspects of brain health. Fatty fish primarily provides DHA, which strengthens neurons and enhances signal transmission. Nuts provide polyphenols and vitamin E, protecting your neurons from oxidative stress. Together, they form a comprehensive defense system for your brain while also promoting neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to form new connections. Let's talk results. People who incorporate these foods consistently notice improvements in memory recall, attention span, and even processing speed. Some studies suggest that regular intake may reduce age-related cognitive decline by up to 20 to 30%. That's huge. And the best part? These improvements are natural, delicious, and completely sustainable. One simple strategy is to pair your omega-3 sources with other brain-healthy foods we discussed earlier, like berries and leafy greens. For example, a salad with spinach, walnuts, and a topping of salmon not only tastes incredible, but also delivers a powerhouse of nutrients designed to rejuvenate your brain. This combination reduces inflammation, supports neuron repair, and enhances communication between brain cells, the exact foundation for improved memory and focus. It's also worth mentioning that these foods support long-term brain health, not just short-term focus. Omega-3s help maintain brain volume, reduce the risk of cognitive decline, and support mental clarity well into your later years. By making fatty fish and nuts a regular part of your diet, you're not just improving your brain today, you're investing in its future. So here's the takeaway. Add fatty fish to your meals 2 to 3 times a week, snack on a handful of walnuts daily, and pair them with other brain-boosting foods for maximum effect. Over time, your brain will feel sharper, your memory will improve, and your focus will be stronger than ever. In short, fatty fish and nuts are like brain-building blocks. They repair, protect, and enhance the very structure of your neurons. If you combine these consistently with other brain-healthy foods, you'll be giving your brain everything it needs to perform at its absolute best. It's simple, science-backed, and incredibly effective. Finally, let's talk about one of the simplest most effective ways to boost your brain function: coffee. Yes, that beloved morning ritual isn't just a pick-me-up. It's a legitimate tool for enhancing focus, alertness, and even long-term brain health. For many people, coffee is a daily habit, but what's incredible is how much science now supports its role in protecting your brain. Coffee is rich in antioxidants, compounds that fight inflammation and oxidative stress. Remember, oxidative stress is one of the leading contributors to brain aging. Over time, free radicals can damage neurons, slow down communication between brain cells, and contribute to memory decline. The antioxidants in coffee neutralize these free radicals, essentially giving your neurons a protective shield. But there's another component in coffee that's just as powerful: caffeine. Caffeine isn't just a stimulant that wakes you up. It also enhances alertness, attention, and cognitive performance. Studies show that moderate caffeine intake can improve focus, reaction time, and even learning ability. That means the cup of coffee you enjoy in the morning isn't just helping you feel awake, it's actively making your brain work better. What's particularly exciting is coffee's potential to reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases. Research from institutions like the National Institutes of Health shows that regular coffee drinkers have a lower risk of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Scientists believe this is due to a combination of caffeine and antioxidants reducing inflammation, protecting neurons, and improving overall brain function. It's like a small daily investment that can pay huge dividends for your cognitive health later in life. Moderation is key, though. 2 to 3 cups a day seem to provide optimal benefits without the negative effects of too much caffeine, such as jitters or sleep disruption. And if you're sensitive to caffeine or prefer decaf, don't worry. Decaffeinated coffee still contains many antioxidants, so you're still supporting your brain even without the buzz. Another fascinating aspect is how coffee interacts with other brain-boosting foods. Imagine combining your morning coffee with a handful of walnuts or a berry smoothie. The antioxidants from the coffee pair with the flavonoids in berries and the polyphenols in nuts to create a potent synergy for brain health. Together, they fight inflammation, protect neurons, and enhance neuroplasticity, which is your brain's ability to form new connections and adapt. Coffee also has short-term benefits for productivity and mood. The caffeine stimulates the release of neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine, which improve motivation, focus, and overall mental clarity. That's why many people find they can tackle complex tasks, study more effectively, or stay alert during long workdays after a cup of coffee. But beyond the immediate boost, these same mechanisms contribute to long-term brain protection by maintaining healthy neural pathways and reducing the risk of cognitive decline. Practical tips: choose quality coffee, avoid excessive sugar or artificial creamers, and drink it at a time that won't interfere with your sleep. Pairing your coffee with other brain-supporting foods enhances its effects, and staying consistent with moderate consumption maximizes benefits over time. What's really powerful is the cumulative effect. Just like berries, leafy greens, fatty fish, and nuts, coffee works best as part of a consistent, brain-healthy lifestyle. Over weeks and months, the combined effect of these foods plus your daily coffee ritual can improve memory, focus, and mental clarity. You're essentially giving your brain the tools it needs to stay young, sharp, and resilient. So, here's the takeaway. Don't underestimate your morning cup. Coffee, when enjoyed wisely, does far more than wake you up. It protects your neurons, boosts your mood, enhances focus, and may reduce the risk of brain diseases. Pair it with other nutrient-rich foods, and you've got a simple, enjoyable, and highly effective way to support your brain every day. In summary, coffee is more than a beverage. It's a brain booster. It's accessible, enjoyable, and scientifically proven to help your brain work better today and stay healthier for tomorrow. Combine it with a diet rich in berries, leafy greens, fatty fish, and nuts, and you've got a powerful plan to rejuvenate your brain in just a month.